Hello, my name is Benjamin Hart. I'm an American attorney and the managing director of Integrity Legal here in Bangkok, Thailand. As the title of this video suggests, we're discussing the U.S. passport and the travel options associated with the U.S. passport. I've read a lot in recent weeks, actually in recent months, people have sort of saying, especially in the U.S. context, oh, the U.S. passport has lost all of its utility for travel purposes, or you can no longer use the U.S. passport like you once could. True, as a practical matter, the U.S. passport was for lack of a better term, very powerful passport when one was able to just get on a plane, go to wherever they wanted to go. Most countries would either admit those folks visa-free or visa on arrival. It wasn't the most powerful passport in the sense of countries that let you in visa-free. I believe Singapore still holds that title, although depending on the year, Ireland's actually a pretty versatile passport, as well as I think Switzerland, and I think New Zealand is another one that has a really, again, strong's kind of an odd word, but a passport that allows a lot of visa-free travel. So the reason for this video is, again, this has been bandied about throughout the response to COVID internationally that, oh, the U.S. passport has lost its validity, or excuse me, its utility, or, in a sense, yeah, because of the international travel restrictions. And who knows how this is exactly going to play out. But I would urge folks who are looking at these things and who feel this way or who think that this may be an issue, understand this has happened to virtually every passport. The entrance requirements to most countries around the world are incredibly stringent compared to what they once were. And arguably, this isn't going to change much, at least for the immediately foreseeable future. So when you're sort of looking at it as, oh my gosh, the U.S. passport has lost something. Well, in the same sense that you can use the analogy, a rising tide raises all ships, perhaps a lowering tide lowers them as well. If the U.S. passport has lost validity, I think you can also say a number of other passports, if not every passport, not lost validity, but lost utility, lost its sort of range of countries it can be admitted to visa-free. Yes, that's probably true under the current circumstances, but I suspect if you look at many of the other passports out there, the same can be said, especially as a practical matter. Yeah, you may be able, for example, Thailand has brought back on board their visa exemption scheme, so you can come in visa-free to Thailand, but you've still got to get a certificate of entry. You've still got to deal with things like quarantine, at least for now, and that's still there. And that extra documentation might be there for a while yet. Again, we can't really predict the future, and I really hesitate to do so because I got burned a lot trying to do that about a year ago, thinking that this whole thing would have ended sooner. But the thing to take away from this video, okay, maybe fair to say the U.S. passport has lost some travel utility. Probably also fair to say virtually every passport around the world has as well.